And we are back with more Elden Ring. Last time we left off, we were going through the Academy of Raya Lucaria, but we were definitely a bit sidetracked with stuff with the Volcano Manor, which turns out Patches is part of, and his hint towards using the iron version at the bottom of the water wheel within the Academy led back to the Volcano Manor, which, not too shocking, since it sounds like the Alte Plateau, or whatever it's called, is, yeah, like, this area should be, like, at the foot of the Erd Tree, so technically he wasn't lying. Hello, madame.
Now you are a recruit. I am pleased.
Alright, cool. I do admit, like, half, as always, like, trying to remember the controls sometimes. Hello, Patches.
Hello again.
Alright, no dialogue. I mean, why would there be, but still. Dun dun.
Cheers for that.
Just as his normal tribute. Now, there was this little thing out here, but there's also some pretty big dudes out front that, I don't think would make things a bit too easy to get over. Yeah, let's not worry about that until after we're done the academy, so we should refocus our efforts back there. I don't think there's anything else pressing in other locations. Although, how many runes do we have? Okay. I was thinking, like, technically, I did want to buy the rest of the spells from Celavis at some point, but we have not nearly enough runes for that. So, alright. Back to the academy, back to the schoolhouse classroom. So far, I gotta say that the dungeon is relatively straightforward, which makes me kind of paranoid that I'm missing something. I mean, I guess technically we did deviate to go to the Iron Virgin at the bottom, but... Alright, we already got all our weapons here. Cool. I'm also now reminded that I was going to use the shackles at Volcano Manor, since one of the past comments said that there should be secrets around there, but I could have sworn that we used it, but I was going to use it again then. Stab. Okay, that's another enemy up ahead. Ooh. Definitive trap vibes going on over there. Very much so. You know what? We should probably use a shackle. Ooh. Not remotely what I thought it would be. I thought basically, something horrible would happen. Conspectus Scroll. Give to a learned sorcerer to acquire new sorceries. A sorcery scroll from the Academy of Raya Lucaria details superior sorceries taught to scholars worthy of donning the stone crown and studying a certain conspectus. Can be given to a learned sorcerer to gain access to the following sorceries: Glintstone Comet Shard and Star Shower. Alright, not a trap. Glintstone Craftsman's Cookbook 5. Gives us Magic Grease, Drawspring Magic Grease, Magic Bone Arrow Fletched, and Magic Bone Bolt. Alright. Now... Oh. Alright, the next zone 4. What an odd little secret to be... Oh, wait. I get the feeling that the true secret is over this way. Okay. As always, I do not like being near the ledge. Vibes of someone ambushing me at some point. Okay. Oh. Made more Trina's lilies. Hmm. Do we go up, or does it say drop down from somewhere else? Okay. Oh, crap. I thought it was a normal drop down. But okay, so by the looks of it, it is basically, well, And I guess there's only the one guy here. Need to stab him again real quick. Alright, cool. Door is already open. Okay, he didn't drop anything. I know trap went off, but just in case, I was kind of hopping over those stone plates. Alright, back over here. Cool. Should be relatively easy to, get these. Here we go. Alright. Hop. Olivinous Glintstone Crown. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Increases intelligence to the detriment of HP. The lineage of Olivinous Conspectus began with the sorcerer Lasat, and its adherents continue his study of meteors. Interesting. Huh. Didn't we already grab things around here? Why is there a obvious treasure over there not gotten? And I hear crackling of lightning, but maybe the guy that gave us a spell last time respawned. But, like, wouldn't give a spell this time around, so no need to actually deal with him again. Alright. Just go ahead and grab this. Alright, going to Rune 4. No reason to alert the folk here. Alright, back into the academy we go. Okay. Definitely need my lantern back on again, though, here. Now think about it, when that wall vanished, I don't recall hearing a sound, but maybe I was simply expecting it and so it didn't register. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Okay, I thought I heard something just now. The danger of doing it so far in advance, I don't really know from which direction to... Oh. Okay, so the pot is evil. Okay, good. I'll knock it. There we go. Prone. Oh. Alright. Worked out. Living jar shard, raw meat dumpling. And none of these guys alerted. I wonder if what I heard was actually the jar moving about. May as well. Get the party started. Ouch. There we go. Alright. Not too big of a problem. Sorcerer leggings. I do like the looks of those. Okay, ritual pot. We'll take that. Alright, cannot be opened from this side, so... one-way approach. I heard something. Okay, many creepy masks. Dude up there. Okay, he didn't alert the others, at least. Company. There we go. Not down yet, though. Ouch. There we go. And that should be our health back. Excellent. No shard in front of the weird half-orb thing. Alright, Furl calling finger remedy. Not hearing what I thought I heard earlier, so... Though if it was a door, it should have just vanished completely. Oh, alright. Ooh. Well now, if there's a chance of anything being the door, it would be this. Very creepy room. And here we are. I don't trust going for that right away. But I don't see anyone that was waiting to ambush me up here, unless they're invisible. Which, given these spellcaster types, is a possibility. Alright. Seems on the up and up. And I'm going to assume this room was invisible before, so this is probably what we heard reveal itself. Alright, we're going to start with this thing over here. Alright, stone sword key. Gladly take that. So in hindsight, is that Renala? Guess her hair is kind of like the moon. Alright. Okay. Comet. Ooh, 52-inch. Dang. Oopsie, wrong one. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria fires a great magical comet. This sorcery can be cast repeatedly and while in motion, charging enhances potency. The greatest of the Carlos Conspecticus sorceries that only a few sorcerers have ever mastered. Oh, now think about it. We never actually looked at this last time. A brooch depicting Lacrima, the long-tailed cat. Grants immunity to fall damage, but does not prevent death from a high fall. Lacrima features in the fables of Raya Lucaria, in which she is described as a fairy cat who is fond of playing in the Great Bell Tower. Okay. I don't don't know if that's worth any of our current slots, but if we do get like a third thing, maybe it'll be good. Alright, nothing to the left and the right. Yep, alright. Alright, Finger Maiden. Get her at the ready. Red Wolf of Radigan. Alright, he doesn't like poison. Oof. There we go. There we go. Alright. Some mana back finally. Oof. That was just me being highly sloppy. Alright, we can do this. It did not seem to like poison, so... Alright. Hello, I'm just gonna run past all you. Hello, hello. Alright, we are officially in combat, so stamina drain is now a thing. Ouch. Alright, get that. I was a bit focused. Alright. Take two. Technically take three, because we died the first time. Alright, pardon me. Okay, now we're already in combat. That's less than ideal. Okay. Stamina up. Continue the running. Alright, stamina up. Continue the running. Ring the bell. Okay, cool. I did actually get it. And nope. All right. Whew. Alright, drink. Whew. That was very unfortunate for me. Yeah, Maiden's not really doing a lot in this fight, I gotta say. I mean, it might be better if we actually fight near her. Hello. Dun, stamina. There we go. Keep on running. Stamina. Alright, ring. Oof. Ouch. Oof. Yeah, need stamina back. Ouch. Alright. Come on, Wolfie. Oof. There we go. I made that way tougher than I had to be. Memory stone. Nice. Alright. I assume it's probably the halfway boss. Lost Grace discovered. I assume it'll be named after the doggo himself. Oh no, we're in the debate parlor. Okay. Let's see here. Any dialogue? Nope, and I assume nowhere near leveling up. Kind of actually near leveling up. I guess this does make sense as a bit of a debate hall. All these creepy figures here. Yeah, let's go back here. Thought I heard something. But it might be in the path ahead. And now think about it, I should also turn on the lantern. I guess it could have been above. Oh, hold on, got a bit of a cough here. There we go. Alright. Onward and upwards. Okay, we're able to summon an assistant here. But I wonder as to why. Normally, they usually allow us to do that in hard areas or areas with a boss. Okay, so there's teachers over there. Oh. Don't spoil this for me, you pops. Ouch, 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 ouch. Dang it. I don't know how it didn't hit that one up close. Okay, good. And... one. Alright. Oh, I can't backstab. But okay, what were they guarding? Alright, crackpot. That makes sense. And a living jar shard, which... yeah, we've gotten quite a few of those, right? Yeah. Okay, not seeing anything up here. Oh, okay, a little dude there. You know what, we're just gonna run up here real quick. Ouch. Oof. Alright. I underestimated their ability to rapid fire that. Alright. You know what, Finger Maiden? I think you're worth the MP to summon you right now. In fact... oh, come on, guy. There we go. One down. Wait. Where did the Finger Maiden go? Did she die so easily? Ouch. Alright, I'm thinking I know what she died to, given that giant one. There we go. Alright, you in the corner. More trouble than I would have preferred, but got the job done. Okay, rune fragment. Alright, go to rune 2. Well. I'm gonna get some mana back from you, good sir. I assume he kind of went into a state of fear, similar to the Beastmen, when you kind of take down one of their leaders. Oh, okay. Okay, does not open from this side. Okay. Bit of an interesting little side detour there. Alright, row of fruit. Glintstone Webblade. I'm intrigued. Grants choice of affinity, upgrade to weapon. Oh yeah, we did have one of these before. When applying an affinity using magical or physical or magic type Ashes of War, an additional affinity of magic or frost can be chosen. Oh hey, one of those things. Is it just the one? Huh. I'd like to see what the big deal is over there. Alright, we'll take a look-see here. Actually, now think about it. We know those things' weaknesses now. Oh. Okay, those things are crabs. Ooh, okay. Did not see that drop off theoretically there. Nope, nope. I wanna aim at this thing. Okay, good, good. Alright, what do we have here? Okay, another stone sword key. Take that. Glad I didn't just run off the cliff here before. Okay, and that's the cliff that basically we got to before. I'll take the free HP MP. Yeah, that guy's a magic caster. Oh. Whoop, wrong one. I thought I had my shield ready. Poor guy. Did not mean to unleash a lightning bolt in his face. I wonder what they're looking for. Now, it seems like the obvious thing is that we could parkour here. But... okay, no, he's not aggroed or anything. Alright, no secret, no lever. Really feels like there'd be something around here. Whoa, hello. Yes. Yes. There we go. And just more crab eggs and white flesh. But that means that the path over here is open now. So maybe there's something good back here. I hear strange sounds coming from inside, but... shackle? Nope. Kinda get the vibe I shouldn't use the shackle too willy-nilly, but, you know, if there's gonna be a secret, it's gonna be in a giant magical library dungeon. Alright, golden seed. Golden Room 2. Whoa, I forgot those things grab. Ouch. Got 2 health flasks left. Actually, he is a crab. Lightning beats water. Oh, hey. Alright, cool. Dang it, not mean to change targets. There we go. Alright, more crab eggs. But the important part is... Actually, do we have any more people left around here we can stab in the back? Ooh, we do. Thank you. Alright, get the shield back at the ready. Okay. Now the question is, was the big guy back here guarding anything good? Or is it just the ruins that were right on top? Ooh, here we go. Alright, another golden rune 4. Nothing dropping off wise. Ooh, you guys aren't actually, conscious. Dang it. Dang it. Alright. Dang, they're too weak. So I needed to try and go for the backstab. There we go. Now I know how to drop over there, but what happens if we just hug this wall here? Huh. Okay. Carlos Glintstone Crown. I don't know if basically that's a new type of, like, treasure enemy, like the old, like, lizards were back before, or whether that was just like a one-off. Let's see here. Nope. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy, increases intelligence to the detriment of stamina. The Carolus Conspecticus is the oldest of the Academy's lineage of study, begat by the sorcerer Azor. Scholars who follow in his footsteps pursue the mystery of comets. I mean, wasn't that the study of meteors? Alright, so comets are different than meteors here. I mean, they are in real life too, but... Leggings worn by Raya Lucaria scholars of sorcery, made by wrapping a simple cloth around the legs. Or wait, are comets and meteors the same thing? I know asteroids are different. I'm now trying to think of the different, like... A comet has a tail... But a meteor... Wait, no. A meteor doesn't have a tail. A comet has a tail. Wait. What is this guy study? Alright, comets and meteors. Okay. But no, wait. Asteroids. Alright, none of this matters. Ooh. We'll let them do their patrol. What the? Alright. Didn't expect to have a guy down right there. Oh, alright, there was a door there all along. Dang it. Yeah, I think it wore off like right as we got up to him. But that's fine. Well, well, well. Rooftop shenanigans bring back memories, alright? I wonder if there's gonna be giant gargoyles that hop down on here too. Okay, we got marionette soldiers. I'm a bit surprised that he overheard, but can't be too shocked. Come on. There we go. Where are we going? I'm only a tiny bit concerned because we do have enough to level up again. Oh, that actually reminds me. I think we've also surpassed the amount of faith needed to do the frenzy eye beams. All right, going to Ruin 4, and okay, nothing there. Nor did I overhear any puppet that got alerted to that. Back to the bell tower. I say back, because technically we've been there before. Okay, there's that giant half bowl we saw earlier. Yet again, where are we heading towards? And obviously that's where we're supposed to be going towards. Actually, was that the bell tower we were at before? This is very suspicious. Oh, and... yep. Alright, I think... dang it, that is the wrong one. Alright. Whoop. Okay, like I thought, when he casts enough times and doesn't connect, he'll try and close the distance. One, two, 3, 4. There we go. I win in hand-to-hand combat. Dang it. And poke. And the last one, I believe. There we go. Oh, bit of a break dance. And poke. Alright, no goodies. Alright, crystal dart. There is one bit of loot over that way, and what's over here? Nothing, but kind of makes me wonder all the more if there's not... Ooh, okay. Meteor bolt? Is that a bolt like a... enchanted work of craft made in tandem with the full moon crossbow? The tip is embedded with glintstone. Like a shooting star, these bolts leave a beautiful trail when fired. Deals magic damage. Interesting. Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. Huh? If one jumps down... is that death? It's a bit of a longer side path than I thought it would be. There's no ladder like right here or anything to get on top of that bell tower that's this structure. Aha, okay, there we go. Okay, so it is just fall, fall, fall. And I assume it probably somehow loops back around? Such a tease. Okay. I choose left. Alright. Left is death. Alright, I see, I see. I keep expecting to have magic casters suddenly pop out of the woodwork and start flinging spells at me as I helplessly, slowly get towards them. Okay. Thought I heard something. Okay. Got marionettes. Another ladder. Alright, something tells me there's going to be a bit of a gauntlet here. And more aerial dudes up that way. Ooh. Don't mind me. Dang it. Phew. Like, I knew I had to shut him down before things got really bad there. Now the big thing is, can I not... There we go. Oh, only 5 arrows. I mean, I guess arrows are better than armor. That might be a repeat. Alright, going to Rune 4. Oh, really thought one of these ways would be a way to get up top. And I still kind of expect one of them to be, but... Ah, okay. So we drop down over this way. Alright, should be safe to just walk off. Phew, yet again, my innate fear here does me no favors. Thought I heard something that wasn't just the marionette. Ooh, an imbued sword key. Nice. I really wish I knew I had an idea of where I'm going, but I did ask for the dungeon to have some branching paths to it, so I've gotten what I asked for. Alright, so things down 3. I'm gonna try and stay out of sight of those guys patrolling, since we need to attack them at some point. Okay. Run, jump! Okay, yet another branch. We take the ladder down, or do we hop across? I think we hop across. Okay. I think they're kind of like desync from each other, so it should be good to try and sneak up on this one, as the other one is slowly coming back. Dang it. Huh, okay. I don't think he heard. Alright, try to get up to him. Though I do see the winged ones. Yeah. There we go. So hold on, gotta clear my throat again here real quick. There we are. The air has been quite dry lately, so my old cough is kind of coming back, but hopefully it should be not too big of a deal. Alright, 1, 2. Should be safe. Hold on, keep my shield up here. Ugh, magic grease. Oh, now think about it. Okay, no like secret ladder appearing itself. And I don't think there's anything over here. Nope. There's a bit of a vantage point though on the other side of that tower. And nothing there. Alright, definitely not safely fallable. If we want to take the ladder, we'll have to come back through this way again. There we go. Seriously? I'll take it. Now the question is... hold on, my poor throat again. There we are. I adjusted my posture. Now it looks like I could also theoretically fall. But I guess no harm in peeking inside here. Alright, and there is something here. Where? Huh. I can't tell if this looks familiar or not. Alright, pillage remains. Golden rune 3. Oh boy. Okay. Down. I feel like down's probably the answer. Can't say I like it, but I think it's the answer. Ooh, an extra Academy glintstone key. Nice. Or I could really go for some grace right about now. Here we are, running low on supplies. And we're in direct view of a sorcerer. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good, good. Shattering crystal. Is that a boss door down there? Also, we should double check here. The glintstone is still brand new, unused by anyone. Okay, cool. So we can give that to our guy. Sorcerer, the mysterious Crystallians, creates a massive crystal and shatters it in a forward burst, charging enhanced potency. The Crystallians are inorganic beings, yet they live. They cleave close to the ideals of the primeval current, and as such, they are revered guests of the sorceress. I assume this is where the ladder... No, maybe not. 1, 2... Oh, dang it. Alright, Twin Sage Glintstone Crown. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria, scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy. Greatly increases intelligence to the detriment of HP and stamina. Scholars of the Twin Sage Conspecticus were the elites of the Academy, permitted to study and excel in sorceries of all kinds. Alright. Now think about it. Okay, not seeing any secret reveal itself. Alright, so the ladder went over that way, so it didn't connect back around to this side. In theory, we could keep... Oh, actually. Can I, like, kick this down? Yeah. Okay, I think this is the entry area. Okay. Now the question is this a boss area down this way? Oh, I think that's a page. That was the wrong one. Whoa, okay. That definitely hit harder than I thought it would have hit. Alright, this is going to be a bit tricky here. I know how to get my ruins back, ideally. Alright, back in the debate parlor. We want to go the main academy gate, I think. 27,000 ruins on the table here. Yes, I gotta recall the elevator. In my head, it was closer to the entrance. Maybe I took the wrong one. Well, the elevator comes back down. Is this a Church of the Cuckoo? Alright, back up. I think what I need to do is lure that guy maybe into the main area. Whew, okay. That was a bit dangerous on my part. Yeah, I might have mixed up my my warp points here. Pardon me, you two. Dang it! There we go. Health back. Yes, the puppets that drop down. Actually, this is kind of bad. Oh. There we go. Oop. The main goal is to get our ruins back. Wait. Did this open up? Alright, I mean, I'll take it. Uh-oh. Oof. Alright, good. Also good. Whew. Alright, then we got a few guys up here. There we go. Okay, good. And good. Okay, is that everyone here? I think it is. Alright. Okay. Phew! Alright. What was he guarding? Even though I know I should probably retreat, but I think this is a one-off, right? Okay, those heads aren't alive, right? Okay. Azur's glintstone staff. Ooh, okay. The Azur of one of the masks. There'd be a secret. I could see it being in here. Don't see anything, though. Quite literally. So yeah, so is the implication that they turn into crystal? So apologies again. I need to clear my throat. Alright. Now, what is this Azur's glintstone staff we got? 52 int required to use it. Staff of the primeval glintstone sorcerer Azur. Only those who have glimpsed what lies beyond the wisdom of stone may yield it. Reduces casting time of all sorceries, but consumes additional FP. No skill. Yet again, of like, what lies beyond. All this stuff is very Bloodborne-ish, but technically, Seat the Scale is to the same thing. Alright. Now, is this the end of this side branch, I wonder? And I take it the crab doesn't respawn. No. Any reason that I can jump this? Alright. No easy way to get back up to those ramparts. Yeah, I guess technically... We need to kind of go back and rinse and repeat this path a few more times. I want to make sure there's no actual, like, connecting passageway to make this journey easier. Yeah, I'm not seeing any ladder of the sort. I kind of wonder if the little connecting passageway might not have anything. It didn't look like it did, but we didn't really glance at the windows. Nah, I think that just falls into the graveyard proper. And then nothing on this side of the tower. Alright, we'll go back to the debate parlor. And first we should do, definitely level up. Alright. Level up. More points into faith. Boom, boom. And then flask. Add charge. Use 4 golden seeds. Yep, yep. Added a charge, a flask of crimson tears. And then memorize spell. There we go. Optic blast. 24 FP, so it is quite a bit of FP, but it looked like it was pretty accurate for the other guys, so alright, I think that's good. A bit curious, which one? Oh yeah, this is the regular Flame of Frenzy. And we don't have the Howl of Shabiri quite yet. That's 33 faith. Yeah, 28 faith for the lightning. Oh wait, no. Honeball at 24, so we're almost there. We have, was it 23, I think, right now. Yep, 23. Okay, we got 3,000 runes now, so nothing to sneeze at, but I do kind of want to just... Oh yeah, I forgot, actually, we opened up this passage here. Wait. Doop. Hello. 1, 2, 3. There is quite a wind up to that, I see. Alright, so definitely it's something to use as like an opener. I was hopeful that it would be a bit quicker, but alas. I'd imagine it does nothing to these guys. And that's not even going to hit right now. Ooh, okay. I was looking at it winding up its hands. But alright, got a good vibe of what the spell's like. I think kind of like Frenzy in general, best used against other, our people. I was going to say Forsaken, but I know that's not what we are. Boy. Tarnished, there we go. Alright, I'm a bit curious here. How is this against these guys? Alright, no better than the lightning bolt. Although, does it have a further reach? Oh, it does. Nice. I forgot I can charge it. Okay, still didn't completely kill them. Alright, let it malfunction, do a little dance, get down tonight. Cool. So does this cost the same mana? Ah, it does. Okay. Oh yeah. Let it go berserk. Okay, cool. Now I do wonder, how is one supposed to get that one treasure here? Okay, looks like you'd probably take that long path this way? Ooh. Why does the one gargoyle have a tarp over its head? But okay. So it is a drop down, but not this way. Alright. Trying to kind of visualize the path here a bit. And there's not really any way to increase our jump distance here. But that path... Huh. Actually, it looks like there's a hole over there. Okay. And not really jumpable from here either. I'm a bit curious. Can I make this shot? Ooh, I can. Will it fall to its death? Nice. Alright. Jump down. I was tempted to try and basically just jump down and backstep it, but I still think this is a bit safer. And... oh. Huh, why do I just shoot straight down? Alright, let's just... then run at this thing. And boom. Excellent. Okay. Did I miss something last time looking at this here? Not really. Okay, dude patrolling there. Not seeing any ladder here. And I did use the shackles, right? Okay. Okay, that would be jumpable. So it has to be from here. Alright, this time we'll try dropping down from this side. But yeah, that's the one that we got before. Ooh, I wonder, okay. Yeah, this time we're gonna take this. I suspect... I mean, I don't think he can do anything. Alright. Yeah, so that's why there is a hole inside. Okay, cool. But... okay, real quick. Turn on lantern. the shackles ready. I don't think a giant crab would emerge from here, but... There we go. Alright, Somber Smithing Stone 4. Though, much to my own surprise, not actually a ladder back up. Okay, and yeah, I can't really just, like, destroy it, making it a new platform. So where does one go from here? Or is it kind of like a joke ending? But I guess technically I can take the ladder back up. Okay. But all the more, though, how do you get over there? Kind of wonder, would it be possible to tempt him to fall to his death? Ah, this is very strange. So it must come from the other side of things. As in, like, that area must be an exit of sorts, but... Right, get ready to run. Jump! Yeah, and I think... there's a drop down here. There we go. Alright, good. The other weird little flying dudes didn't come. Alright, single rainbow stone left. Cool. Now that said, we should make a bit more rainbow stones here. We'll make 12. And now think about it. Guarantee no fall damage. And this just leads back to... Ah, okay. I think I know where this is. This is basically where I mentioned that guy looking forlorn at the entrance. Okay. So, if we're going to be teleporting anyway, let's teleport back to our friend over here. I know it's a bit dangerous, given that we haven't cleared out the Academy yet, but, hopefully it's fine. Because, I mean, it makes sense to give it to him before we clear out the Academy, in that, in theory, we would run into him at the Academy. So, this should be good. Hello.
Back to learn another? Why, of course.
Give the Academy a glintstone key.
Are you certain you're willing to give your glintstone key to me? My, oh my. Thank you. Thank you dearly. Now I can go back to the Academy to resume my study of glintstone sorceries. And the very stars.
Hey, erudition! Alright, so that's definitely probably the thing that we need to do the stuff. Ooh.
Back to learn another? Why, of course.
Alright, yes. About the glintstone key.
Thank you dearly. With your blessing, I will depart for the Academy of Raya Lucaria. Perhaps one day you'll pay me a visit? Who knows? I may be a decorated sorcerer by then.
Just be careful, my friend.
Thank you, dear. With your blessing.
Alright, repeat dialogue. No, we're not gonna give him a scroll. No, 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 no. Alright, we already bought all the stuff from him. Yep, alright. I take it we'll meet him there. Now that said, now that's the artist shack. Where is... So supposedly, one of the comments in the previous video said that we can give scrolls to the turtle, and the turtle's like one of the eternal NPCs of just like, he doesn't go anywhere. And he's able to learn everything, so... less risk if we give the turtle some magic.
Greetings. Do you need anything?
Show Celestial Dew. But no, give a scroll. Give the conspective scroll.
Oh, what have we here? Very well, let us both learn together. Heresy is not native to the world. It is but a contrivance. All things can be conjoined.
Okay. Oh yeah, he had this blessing spoon. You know what? Sure, let's go ahead and buy that. Alright, and here are basically the things that got there. Star Shower, which yeah, we can't use that. Alright. I mean, Celestial Dew was for being forgiven of sins, right? I remember it was pricey. Oh, where is the Celestial Dew? There, let's raise Calling Bell. And these are all crafting materials. There we are, Absolution, which, yeah, but it sounds like we don't need Absolution, because that's for doing something bad. We've done nothing bad. Nothing at all. Okay, well, I do want to also try as well. Real quick. Real quick. We got Erudition. We should not think about it. We should actually, Oh, this is not where I thought I was going to be. Oh yeah, need to go over here. But I think we put on one of the crowns and then Erudition. That should be enough. I think, hopefully. Alright, let's see here. Oh yeah. Gestures. Yeah, swap out Nod. Nope. Switch. Erudition. Excellent. Alright. There's that tower. Now I assume that giant respawned. Oh. It did not. Alright. I guess it did give something, but what that something is, I can't remember anymore. Alright, we should be ready to show off our erudition here. Hello, oh statue. Alright, first off, we're gonna be extra smart. And then... the seal on the rise opened! Ooh, and our head's all glowy too. Do I need to keep the mask on, I wonder? Alright, lantern on, because it's a bit dark. We'll keep it on in case there's some NPC in here that wonders why we're inside the tower. Hello. You're dangerous, aren't you? Yep, alright. Thought I heard footsteps too. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, it's probably shooting projectiles that are hitting the stone. Alright, in that case... back to the bandit mask. Alright, this should be good, I think. Okay, so that keeps on releasing the fog. Oh, 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 oh. Wonder if poison would be the better one to go with. That did healthy damage, but it might just be the spear itself doing healthy damage. Or the pike, I should say. Huh. There we go. Okay. I am wondering, it's like... I mean, this is kind of like a Ronnie's tower. Which, in that same vein, I'm assuming this just goes back down to the lower chamber. Yep, yep. Alright, pull the lever down. And just because Ronnie basically was at this place before, so in theory... I wonder if we were to go back to our teacher, basically, with this face. Kind of show that we've gone up in the world. Alright. NPC or treasure? Alright, treasure. Cannon of Haima? Gravel of Haima. Attacks using a magic great hammer. One of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria creates a magical great hammer and slams it down, allows one follow-up attack. Drawn from the scholarly conceptus of Haima, the adjudicator of the Academy, this sorcery employs might as a means to quell conflict. And one of the glintstone sorceries of the Academy of Raya Lucaria lobs an explosive magic projectile that flies in an arc. Charging enhances potency. Drawn from the conspectus of Haima, the adjudicator of the Academy. Alright, it's the same as before. Alright, cool. And there's the... kind of a nice view from up here. Yeah, there's the elevator down to the earth below. But okay, I assume... that was it inside here. Alright. No NPC, we can go put our actual bandit mask back on. Alright. Let's go back to the academy here. Yeah, probably back to the debate parlor. So aggravating, it's like we know there's another secret path, but how to get there, I'm not quite certain yet. Wait, no, that's the wrong way. Yeah, I also feel like I'm forgetting something. The only thing that comes to mind is that I did want to go check with my sorcery teacher. I also know that we are slowly approaching time for today. But... ooh, I feel like we have to be close to the end of the academy, right? Right? You know, just all the way up there. There we go. I'm trying to kind of like see through the gloom to see. Because like this is a building that we came from. So hold on, alright. We're looking basically at the way. So we're trying to get like over here. Alright, we're gonna run this path here again real quick. Ouch, 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 ouch. Whew. I may get a hit in. It's gonna go berserk. Alright. Good enough for me. Dang it. Alright. That guy down. if we go over here, I wonder... Again, trying to just get a vibe for which area this is from down below. There could be that maybe it's just not accessible from down below at all. Because we kind of enter from here, go around here. Now we go like here, here. I guess that might be accessible then. Alright, let's run this path here again. Oh, come on. Because maybe it was a path from... Which is hindsight, okay. Yeah, the Church of the Cuckoo. You know what, let's gonna try and run this here. Yep. Run. There we go. Trying to get a better glance here. Ooh. No, it wouldn't be, right? Hold on, let's get rid of... Alright, I guess I can't get rid of that. But I kind of wonder... Alright, it wouldn't be that platform down there, right? Yep, that's what I thought. And... Yeah, okay, so there's an actual, like, barrier preventing it. But that makes it look like that it's accessible from inside the structure. Although... that drop-off right there, where the pike is, that wouldn't be jump back upable, though. So this must be an exit of sorts, then. Alright. Quick use of the shackle again to make sure that we're not being tricked. It feels like what's likely the case is there has to be like a ladder somewhere hugged against the wall that is easily missable. Or access gained from like down below. I think I will find a way to get up there. By Jove, I will. I do wonder why some of the gargoyles have like tarps over them, but it might just be aesthetic. Part of me is like, do I dare try? Do I? We have 3,000 runes. Alright, gonna give this a shot here. It's gonna be crazy, but... Ooh, maybe not so crazy. Maybe. Maybe had I just jumped a bit later, it would have been okay? Alright, let's try that again here real quick. Try to make it pretty quick, just given that, like... might be barking up the wrong tree, but... And technically, I did want to actually take down, Renala today. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Run, run, run. Alright, try to lure them over here. Actually, wait. Alright, it's nearby. Yep. Come on. Into this little back alley. Oh no, okay, it survived. The prize didn't go berserk, though. Okay, good, good. Alright, shut that down. Alright, we know running right through here works as well, so... Dun 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 dun. The worst part about this is that, though, if we, fail, it's another long run. Alright, pardon me, everybody. Excuse me, coming through. Ouch. Alright. Drink. Go down. There we go. Phew. I get the vibe between the two paths. I'm more curious about this direction. Sneaky, sneaky. One, two, ah. All right. Both of these are archers. Yeah, the reason I was curious about this one is it seems like it goes back inside, so... I mean, I guess the other one technically does too, but it exits out at that one path we went to before. Ooh, actually. But this one might, yeah, might wrap back around. Dang it. Whew. Alright, drink. Secret check. Actually, lantern. Alright. What is this treasure that tempted me so? Watch it be just like Golden Rune 4. What a thrill. Let's climb this very long ladder. Do, do, do. I do like the Erd tree shining into the window, though. Alright. No enemies waiting for us. Ooh, and an actual treasure chest treasure. Ooh, the full moon crossbow that we saw from the those bolts we got earlier. One-of-a-kind enchanted crossbow of exquisitely detailed craftsmanship, made to celebrate the matrimonial union and reconciliation between the houses of the Erd Tree and the Full Moon, Lendel and Raya Lucaria. The two rings dance when reloading the weapon. Reveals true worth when used with wholly infused bolts. Skill kick. It's even usable right now. Only a weight of 4, too. Not too bad, but I do kind of get flashbacks to, Okay, there's what I also really want. Flashbacks to that one bow that we had in one of the Dark Souls games. I think it was Dark Souls 1. Like, the magic-infused one that ended up actually not being super good. Glad I did not fall down into that alley. Alright, go cool. Ah, Smithing Stone 4. Now, I'm also a bit curious. Can I make that jump? Best not to risk it. It's like if I fail, my runes will be stuck there, so let's try this the previous way. Alright, we know this is jumpable. Phew. Alright. And again. Oh. What? Oh yeah, no, that's basically just the other side of the other area. Alright. Drop down. And I see you. Let's get a lightning bolt ready. Well, actually, nope, wrong one. There we go. Alright, down here. Okay, any immediate goodies? I don't think so, but always good to check. Nope. Alright. Now, we already got the treasure at the very bottom, but... is there treasure on the way down? Ooh, hello. Dang it. Dang it. One, two, three. There we go. The Lazuli Glintstone Crown. Alright. Asteroids. One of the Glintstone Crowns bestowed upon Raya Lucaria scholars whose pursuits were deemed worthy increases intelligence and dexterity to the detriment of HP. Scholars of the Lazuli Conspecticus study carrion sorceries, a heterodox pursuit that views the moon as equal to the stars. Okay. I feel like there has to be an achievement for getting all the different helmets, right? Okay. The full wrap around, so... alright, at that point we can now just teleport back over to the debate parlor. Da-da-da-ding. Yeah, I think that's all for those side path things. Alright, how close are we to, the actual boss here? Have to be a bit careful about that, iron version, though. Alright. Looks like either one works. Okay, good, good. Alright, first we get this treasure. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Alright, good, good. Now wait for it to pass. Alright, then run. Alright, so the next down 5. Whew. crystal darts. Alright, furrow calling finger remedy. Oof. Alright, looks like a knight up ahead. Turn on the lantern. Reveal any and all secrets. Open up what? Oh, it does not open from this side, really? What? Why a teleporter here? Why do you tempt me so? I really would prefer to find some grace. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. I forgot they can do that back. Oh. Whew. Carry a Night Shield. Okay, a bit of a close quarters brawl, but it worked out. Okay. There we go, I think. Alright, that's another one of the crystal heads. Alright, we should probably have the regular pike out. Ooh. You give increased runes. Let's slaughter our way through these guys here. Alright, rune fragment 1. You know what? You tried your best hiding. I'm gonna let you live. Alright, let's open up this little shortcut here. Oops. Yeah, let's not tempt those guys to start spamming their projectiles. Part of me is really tempted to use that teleporter now. But let's see if there's not a bit of grace up ahead, because that would be best. But if it's the boss door, then we'll turn back and use the teleporter. Alright, nothing down there. Alright, as always, check under our elevators. Doesn't look like any secret. Back down. And then back up. Shield at the ready just in case, but I doubt anything will sucker punch us here. Well, if this don't feel like a boss fight. Alright, think we should use the teleporter real quick. I get the feeling I'm going to open up those doors and it's going to suddenly become a golden fog wall behind me. Ah, okay. For a second I thought that candle might have been, like a spot of grace that spawned after we took care of that knight. Travel to another location? Yes. I'm expecting Carrion Manor. Where Ranny is. Oh no! It's back with Turtle Man. Hello, Turtle Man. Turtle Pope.
Greetings.
Alright. I'll admit, he looked a bit dead, so I just wanted to check with him real quick. But alright. Back into the academy. The big parlor. Not looking forward to running through the little brief gauntlet here, but it'll be good practice, in theory, for any boss runs back. Alright, run. This ended poorly last time I tried charging this. Alright. Keep running. Stamina back. Ouch. Hello. Goodbye. Alright. Take this up. It's like we don't need health, technically. Although we should get Maiden at the ready. Alright, what's behind door number giant? Well, looky at that. The ability to summon suddenly. Hello.
Hush, little Calva. I'll soon birth thee anew, a sweeting, fresh and pure.
Okay. Well, we have these tiny guys, things. Alright, hell... Well, we know she uses egg to resurrect these creepy dudes based on their description. Okay, ouch. Good to know. How does she do with Frenzy, so I can actually reach her? Nope. Reminded of that one, of the Abyss. You be quiet. Ah, okay. So some of them are singing, and they're the ones that are creating the shields. Ouch, 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 ouch. Alright, poke, 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 poke. Ouch. Alright, where is my finger maiden?
Come, sweetings. Time to born
Oh, she's doing something. Alright, there's the singing one. Whoa! Boom! Alright, definitely need stamina back. Ouch. Base 2?
My beloved, have no fear. I will hold thee. Patience. Ye will be countless born, forever and ever. Upon my name as Rani the Witch. Mother's rich slumber shall not be disturbed by thee. Foul trespasser. Send word far and wide. Of the last queen of Caria, Renala of the full moon. And the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Right, we're kind of on the same side in theory. Ooh boy. Alright, Kamehameha. Alright, there's our basic starlight. Ouch. I don't trust that. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. Ouch. There we go. Let's able to get the heals from... Oh, Kamehameha. Get her, my finger maiden. Alright, now the big question is, did that cutscene act as a transition? Like, where if we go back, will it be that, or do we need to go through phase 1 again? I will be curious. Alright, run through here again. Ideally won't be too bad. Hello. Ouch. Alright, run through here. Yeah, I kinda saw that coming. Alright, ignore this guy. That's sad, I totally forgot to send the elevator back down for future attempts. Alright, turn on the lantern. Sure, let's drink the miraculous one. And get finger maiden at the ready. Alright, elevator back down, and like I thought. Man, if anything, it makes it a bit easier to, you hush. You also hush. Ouch. There we go. And then okay, I can't, like, get a critical stab on them. Like, why was there flame above me? Alright, who's singing now? Ah, there they are. Woo. Ouch. Throwing a book at me. Okay, sound's getting closer. Alright. There's the next one. Fall down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and cutscene again, or just skip right to the fight? Alright. Skip. Alright, so just running is good. Oh, okay. Alright, I got a bit overly confident trying to run around those. So the Kamehameha is runnable, but the small individual meteorites should be dodged to try and get them to go into the ground. Thankfully, it's not bad to have this as a first phase, just not worry about the trying to grab runes, so does stretch things out a bit, but that's fine. Alright. Excuse me, you two. Alright, back through here. Alright, get stamina back. Cool. Alright, we're in the clear. Elevator back up. Lantern back on. Maiden at the ready. Yeah, feels like maybe Black Flame Blade might not be a good thing to do here. Okay, good, good. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. Ouch. Think about it, you wanna do your thing? No? Fine, I'll do this myself. Don't, now you do it. Alright. Then... Alright, good. Ouch. Alright. Drink. Alright, get number 2, Singer. Okay. Cool. Thank you, my finger maiden. Alright, phase 2, let's go. Da-da-da-da-da-ding. Eh? Alright, skip. Begin the running. Alright, that one. Oof. Run away! Oof. One, two, go. There we go.
Come, oh, warm giant.
Crap.
Little Rani, my dear daughter, weave thy night into being.
Remembrance of the Full Moon Queen and Great Rune of the Unborn. I mean, hopefully Ronnie is, we're still cool, right? Alright, let's see here. Used to perfect rebirth. Amber Egg clutched by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, Great Rune of the Unborn Demigods. Perfects those who have been born anew. Children born anew by Renala are all frail and short-lived, imperfect beings, each and all. And Remembrance of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, hewn into the Erd Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the Finger Reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. In her youth, Renala was a prominent champion who charmed the Academy with her lunar magic, becoming its master. She also led the Glintstone Knights and established the House of Caria as royalty. Oh, now think about it. Yeah, she didn't take a look at the shield. A teardrop-shaped medium-sized shield embedded with the blue glintstones, carried by knights who serve the Carian royal family. Excels when facing magic or holy attacks. Just who are the knights preparing to fight? Ah, it does actually have 100% physical negation. Very high magic, but then weaker in other regards. Oh, but it takes 15 in as well.
Where did ye flee, my sweetings? Come out from whence ye hide. There are books and light aplenty, dither not. Come out, say I, or will ye be gravestones, to be better born anew?
No hard feelings? We good? We cool?
Thou, is it thy wish to be born anew? To become a sweeting, reborn of my beloved egg?
Oh, cosmetics. Oh, okay, just let us discard? Yes. Alright.
Be not alarmed, nor afeared. I would birth thee as a sweeting, fair and fine.
Okay. So the implication basically is that we can essentially restat via her, or also change her appearance. Which, we were able to do that already from the mirror. Oh, okay, we can't attack here, so not a... what? Locked. Alright, touch this brace. I wonder if we have a conversation at all? Nope. Why is this locked? You know anything about this lock chest?
Art thou now assured?
Alright.
Be not I would birth.
So nothing there. I have to kind of wonder if, similar to the groundskeeper from Godric's fight, did maybe our sorcerer friend kind of like come in here at the end and is now an NPC here? If so, I'm not seeing him, but it is a rather gloomy library, I must say. Okay, so I can't get through those little carpeted areas. Oh, yeah, that same statue as before. So I wonder, yeah, if that is Radahan or not. I was wondering about that. One of the past comments said basically it would probably be like there's only kind of like Marika, and the only male equivalent would be Radahan himself, so it would make sense for there to be a statue of him here. I'm sad about that. Alright though, we shouldn't spend too much time hitting our head against walls, in theory. Alright. Maybe our scholar friend is like right outside, waiting to come on in. Nope. Okay, let's go report to the Two Fingers. See what boss weapons we have available to ourselves. Dun, dun. Table of Lost Grace. Alright. How you doing?
I've been waiting for your return. I've decided to leave the Round Table Hold.
What?
I'm off in search of a noble scholar known as the Gold Mask, to beg his instruction. We may not meet again for some time. If there's any incantations you wish to learn, now's the moment.
My good friend, if Gold Mask is like Silver Mask, I would not trust him. But alright, we did get everything from him already, so that's good at least.
May the Golden Order shine through you.
Alright, let's go say hi to... Ooh, more doors are open. And a red phantom.
Well, I see you found another great room. Wonderful. You are a worthy fellow tarnished indeed. Make the journey to the capital, Leyndell, that lies to the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope, Find your way to the Elden Ring, for we are tarnished, and we must answer the call of grace.
Alright. I wonder if he recognizes... Like, he didn't recognize with Godric that he was dead, but...
The Academy of Raya Lucaria lies. Renala is queen.
Alright, seems... Yeah, alright. All the same. At least I think it was the same. Alright. Before we go risking a Red Phantom fighting us, let's real quick use these... Well, don't know. We should level up first. Boom. Alright, we can only do it once. Fair. Alright. Hello, Two Fingers. Hello, old lady.
I had my doubts, but look at you. Only once before have I seen two great runes together. Look there. The fingers shudder with exuberance. Fine work, brave Tarnished. The Greater Will is pleased. You have earned the right to become Elden Lord. Now, seek the Erd Tree and an audience with Queen Marika to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. The fingers expect as much from you as they do young Gideon. Take this, a token of farewell.
Farewell. Talisman pouch.
Now, go forth. Become Elden Lord.
That's what I think she means us leaving the room, not her going away somewhere.
You have returned. What is it?
Receive equipment of champions. Oh, we can actually dress like Renala. That's kind of cool. A tall crown depicting the moon, worn by Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, increases intelligence. When Renala, head of both the Academy of Raya Lucaria and the Carrion royal family, lost her husband, Radagon. That's his name, Radagon. Radagon is the son. Her heart went along with him, and then those at the Academy realized that Renala was no champion after all. Alright, pretty much. Robe indicating the highest order of sorcerer, bracelets indicating the highest order of sorcerer, and leggings. Okay. Dang, yeah, that is pretty expensive, but it would be kind of cool. And then the things we can get from her remembrance are the Carrion Regal Scepter, 60 int, and 70 int to do Renala's Full Moon, incarnate a Full Moon and launch it at foes. Magic Scepter of Renala, Queen of the Full Moon. The Glintstone is known as Carrion Blue, enhancing Full Moon sorceries. Only those of the highest intelligence may wield this, the finest of all Glintstone staves. Unique skill, Spinning Weapon. Channel magic into the Glintstone to suspend the scepter in mid-air and cause it to spin violently. Those it touches will suffer successive magic attacks. And sorcery symbolic of the Carrion Queen. Uses a caster as a vessel to incarnate a full moon, then send it floating towards foes. The full moon dispels all sorceries it touches, and temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. Queen Renala encountered this enchanting moon when she was young, and later it would bewitch the Academy. Sadly, like, neither of these are really, all that tempting for us, quite honestly. Like, what was a 60 and 70 int requirement? Whew. About Queen Marika.
Queen Marika is the vessel of the Elden Ring, carrier of its vision. A god in truth. But after the Elden Ring's shattering, she was imprisoned in the Erd Tree. A grim punishment for shattering the Order. Despite her godhood, the fingers speak. Marika's trespass demanded a heavy sentence. But even in shackles, she remains a god and the vision's vessel. Confer great runes to become Elden Lord and join Queen Marika as her consort. The fingers have willed it so. Now you may go.
tempted almost to get, like, some of these, to at least kind of use up some of our runes. Wait. Yeah, okay. So only the helm increases intelligence. You know what? Sure. Go, go.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
I like getting boss equipment, even if I don't intend on using it. Ooh, okay. Our friend has already vanished. I guess maybe when we kind of, like, leveled up that one time.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
Okay. Oh, there's something you should know. Wait, there is? Hold on.
Well, I took you for no matter. Lay out your arm.
Okay. I wonder if, new dialogue?
How could I say the father has a now?
Alright. Nope, no new dialogue. But I mean, there's something you should know. Like, I don't want to lose our spirit tuner. Usually when you're trying to break news to someone, they don't always take it well in these games. They tend to go on journeys. Journeys that tend to be one-way journeys. Alright, though. Let's see. Red Phantom, who are you? What are you? Friendly?
Have you ever felt the curse? With your whole being, the pox upon life itself, feared and despised by all. The reviled blessing. Apparently not. You are but a lamb, a stranger to defilement, ignorant of your own ignorance. You no longer interest me. I've been long without peace. Don't spoil my quietude.
Is this Dung Eater of the intro ones? Okay, that's just a reflection. Really got nothing for me?
I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay. I asked you, be thankful it is all that keeps...
So I guess he's probably more of a PvP man, given his red shadiness and what have you. I see. Nothing from... Wait, we don't have any... Yeah, okay. Alright, all good there. Yeah, I'm kind of curious on what we think our spirit tuner lady should know. Might as well rip off the band-aid. Let's see.
Greetings. Are you here for...
There's something you should know.
I need to warn you about something. A little while ago, someone started lurking in the wing on the opposite side of the round table. And I can hear, from all the way over there, the howling and wailing of spirits in fear of a curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. A plethora of spirits in an unceasing cacophony. I can't even imagine. How much suffering inflicted to who knows how many souls. Not even the grafting caused anything like this to happen. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please.
Yeah, too late.
I can hear it from across the wing, past the round table. The howling and wailing of spirits in fear of the curse. I can even hear the repulsive twisted malice in itself. You should keep your distance. I know you're strong, but please.
Okay. So now think about it. Alright, yeah, we can't upgrade our finger maiden anymore right now. Did this door open? No. I feel like Gideon or daughter or someone has to know about the Dung Eater.
Back already, no matter.
Alright, nope. Now that we talked Dung Eater, let's see.
No. How could I say? Father has a now.
Yep, nothing there. Alright, Gideon has to have something, right? Giant dude with a swirling amount of weird spirits around him, just kind of chilling at the end of the hall. I guess theoretically the old lady and the Two Fingers might know, but...
Journey to the capital, Leyndell. To the east of the Altus Plateau, at the foot of the Erd Tree. The Two Fingers will deny your passage no longer. You may be our best hope. Find your way to the Elden Ring.
Well, these are just basically the regular lords, alright. And I guess, he asked us not to disturb him, and we technically disturbed him twice after that. Real quick, we'll try checking with the old lady to see if she knows about him. I'm just assuming it's the Dung Eater, because it kinda has that vibe given all the flies and rotting bodies near it. But I guess rotting bodies aren't Dung, so it's like, could be like the Corpse Eater. Alright. Alright, well, real quick before we wrap things up for today, what I do want to do, let's go make sure Ronnie's, we still got a deal, her and I, right? Now think about it, I never did buy the rest of, Celiba's stuff. Hopefully if the deal's off and suddenly these people are hostile to me, we might have closed off a few avenues. Hey, Ronnie, you still absent? Yep. Alright. 5,000 ruins. Just in case we break things, let's try to buy the stuff from Celibus right now. Then we'll tell him about the plot, and then we'll call it. And I'm pushing my luck a tiny bit here, but it should be fine. Should be fine. I mean, I've said that many a time, and it's not always fine, but, Pardon me, everybody. Coming on through. Now think about it. I wonder if that other tower is opened up. Yes, all these wolves. Alright. And then someone trying to cast magic. I guess in theory, Celibus might know if we're still on Ronnie's good side or not. I doubt he would bother with us otherwise.
Begging for another there remains much to be done. Make it quick.
Alright, study. Oof. So expensive, all this. Alright, let's just bust open some ruins here and now. Okay, where are my golden ruins at? You know what, might as well. And then... Oh. And then we need about more 10,000, I believe. Almost there. Do 5 just in case.
Begging for an
Yes. Alright, study sorcery. Grab this. Grab that. Grab this. Alright, cool. We have the puppets. Cool. About the scheme.
Perhaps you'll be interested in a little scheme of mine. It will produce the finest of puppets, which I aspire to cherish with these very hands. A ploy to fool even Lady Rani. How does that sound?
I'm interested.
I knew I had you pegged. You're just like me. Then I'd like you to procure something. A rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draft will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms.
Do you know where I can find this?
Procure it for me. The rather unique starlight shard that glistens with amber. With that, my special draught will gleam with nectar sweetness. And even a demigod would be slave to its charms. Procure it.
Alright, repeat dialogue.
And even a
Alright, you don't gotta hug my ear anymore.
begging for another.
Just kinda curious if he has anything to say about us depleting sorcery? No. Alright. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright. And it's because otherwise I will forget. Real quick, gonna check out the other tower. I don't think it was Renala's tower, but I haven't seen mention of another child. And I can't remember the name of the other tower. There was Ronnie, and there was, like... Rennie? Let's see if it's open. I don't think it had the erudition riddle, so that shouldn't be a requirement here. Okay, up. Up. Alright, which tower is this? Rena's Rise. Okay, so it is Queen Renala. Lock shut for now. Alright, fair enough. And okay, let's go ahead and wrap things up here. We've already gone a bit extra long, as it were, but trying to find a good vantage point to... good enough. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Raya Lucaria, all done. The Academy thoroughly pillaged. We'll probably go back and check it out to make sure our sorcerer friend arrived safely, got through safely. You know, we'll see how that all goes. All that goes. There we go. Tripped on my words. And yeah. Now the big question is, Caelid or the Plateau next? I do wonder on which one. I guess we can pick at Caelid a bit, see basically how our current strength matches against it. And depending on how that goes, we can kind of then make a better decision. Although likewise, we should probably unlock the map for the Plateau next time as well. That will also give us a bit of a vibe on how difficult the Plateau is in comparison. I doubt either one's as strong as Dragonborough, but, you know, we'll find out. But, alright, all that and more next time. So, until then, later.